Oh, sorry, I was just stretching.
That's fine.
I sent you those things over. I've added a few more questions to them just to make you aware.
I know, that's fine. I'll just quickly get the scripts up. I had wrote up some answers on them.
Sweet.
When I was supposed to be working earlier, so.
Don't worry, I made the questions while I was working and sent them to you. So. Right, I'll get started then. So this is the pre-tournament talk for the Great British Hobbit League podcast, and it's for the Scouring of Stirlingshire, isn't it?
Yep, that's correct.
Right, so how many points is the tournament? Is it a single army tournament, or the good and evil armies?
The tournament's 800 points, and it's both good and evil armies.
Yeah, excellent. Where's it being held? How many days? And can you recommend anywhere to stay?
The tournament's being held in Common Ground Games. It's a new gaming venue that's opened up in Stirling. It's a 2-day tournament over the 30th of November and the 1st of December. And there's quite a few hotels around. I would recommend the M80 Travel Lodge. Yeah. And I'd also recommend booking it quite early. Right now you can get a 3-person room for £57 for the 2 nights, but I could definitely see that going up.
Yeah.
If you leave it a bit later. But, there's a couple of Premier Inns nearby as well, but they're a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, I might get onto that tonight then, because I know we're still looking to book our hotel, so I'll get onto that. Are there any food venues around the centre, or should tournament goers bring their own food?
Well, lunch is provided by the venue.
Perfect.
There should be sort of paninis, toasties, that sort of stuff, and they've got a selection of cakes and crisps and just sort of snacks like that.
Yeah.
But if you want any extra food, there is plenty of food venues around. There's a Tesco's that's like pretty much a 2-minute walk for the venue, and then there's like loads of takeaways like Chippies and Chinese, McDonald's, Subway, all within a sort of 10-minute walking distance. So there's plenty of places for food, but as I say, the venue's providing lunch, so, and it's included in the ticket cost.
That's perfect. How many games will there be, and what scenarios are you using?
There will be 6 games for each day.
Yep.
There's 2 scenarios are somewhat custom scenarios, although they're taken a little bit from maybe older Legions ones or former GT scenarios, and the third scenario will be to the death, just the one for the standard source books.
Oh yes, yeah.
The custom ones, there's one called the Scouring, which is a little bit like one of the ones for doubles a few years ago. There's 6 objectives that will be set up on the board. The players take turns each to set up objectives.
Yeah.
And if you go into base contact with one of your models, try and roll a 6. If you roll a 6, that's the objective, and
I think
you can then carry it around. If you don't roll a 6, that objective marker is discarded.
Yep.
If there's no 6s rolled after the first 5, then the last one's automatically the objective that you're looking for. You can carry it around with one model, and it can be taken off that model by being in a fight.
Yep.
If you kill the model for shooting, it just automatically drops where the model's base was.
Yeah.
And we've got Take and Hold, which uses the reinforcement deployment.
Oh yes, the Maelstrom of Battle.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's one objective in the middle. If you have more than double your opponent at the end, you get more victory points. If you just have more, you still get victory points for that, but not as many. I think it's 3 victory points for having more than your opponent, and 5 victory points for having double in the centre of the board at the end of the game. But there's still, in both the custom ones, there's still the usual 3 victory points for breaking and not being broken, 3 victory points for killing enemy leader.
Oh yeah.
Standard stuff, kept that in.
I love the way you say more. Say it again.
More.
I love your accent.
Sure. That's a compliment.
Yeah, do. Are there any banned models at this tournament?
There is 3 banned models, probably no coming as much a surprise. That's Tom Bombadil, Goldberry, and the 0-pointed Golem. The one
I've never really understood the 0-point Golem.
It's a strange model. It's just a bonus for.
Yeah, it's just like, why would you not take him if he's there at 0 points? Yeah.
If he's there, you would have him in your case just on that off chance that somebody puts a ring bearer then.
Yes, yeah.
It just seems daft for tournaments to give somebody that bit of advantage.
Yeah. But it kind of neuters. If someone takes the ring, it's like, oh well, I'll just have a free bonus against him.
Yeah, exactly. It gives you no incentive at all to take a ring bearer.
Yeah. So is this all available in a rules pack? And if so, am I right to link it in the description below?
Yeah, I know. Certainly feel free. The rules pack, there is definitely a working copy of it on the Hobbits event discussion Facebook.
Yep.
There is another copy on the Stirling Gamers website, but I think that link might be broken. I need to double check on it.
Okay.
If it is, we'll try and get it fixed. But definitely on the Hobbit event discussion page.
Okay. Where can players go to buy their tickets?
number of places. Anybody that's local that's listening can just come and see us.
Yes,
Obviously, they can buy them buy at the club. They can go into the Common Ground games and buy them there. Anyone that's travelling further afield, the Stirling Wargamers website is stirlingwargamers.org.uk.
Yep, I'll put that in the description below as well.
Yeah, actually, that'd be great. Cheers. They go in there. There's a web store. There's like different tournament tickets and stuff on sale. But obviously, it's clearly
Yeah, I noticed there's quite a few Blood Bowl ones up there, isn't there?
Yeah, we've got a Blood Bowl tournament the week before the Hobbit tournament.
Nice.
And we've got a 40k one this weekend. I'm just going to go and set that up in a couple of hours, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Working late then. What sort of attendance figures are you expecting at the Scouring?
We're hoping for a minimum at least 12. We've got about 16 people at least outside of interest.
Yeah.
But there's always a chance that you maybe get a few dropouts. But I reckon we're going to get at least 12 players.
That's good.
Any more is obviously going to be a bonus, but the more the better.
Yeah. I know I've already bought my ticket, so.
Yeah, we've sold a few. We've not sold a lot, but I think there's a lot of people who have said they're waiting until after Preston to buy.
Yes, yeah.
Which is obviously totally understandable. You get one tournament out of the way before thinking about another, and there's still a month to go as well.
It's still a while to go, yeah. Will there be prizes available?
Yeah, no, there will be prizes. Definitely prize for first place, best painted. We're looking at getting something for second place as well. A lot will maybe depend on attendance figures, but definitely first place, best prize, best painted. And there should be a few maybe sort of just wee extra things for everybody that's attending. I'll not give too much away on that front yet. I'm still negotiating with.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. My internet just dropped.
I have no idea. It's back after some more technical difficulties. So.
Yeah. So what I was saying before, Skype all went crazy on me. I got a Gimli on Dead Urukai and an Invisible Frodo for pittance at my local gaming centre. So I was wondering if you'd like to have them as a donation from the podcast to either spot prizes or as prizes for finishing in places.
Yeah, no, we'd definitely be happy with that. No, thanks. That's really appreciate that. Any donations at all, great.
No, I'll bring them down probably on the day.
Oh, that'd be excellent. Cheers.
Yeah. Next question was, well, this is what I asked Charles Sims, so I thought it's only fair I ask you as to what armies are you taking to the event if you're attending?
No, I'm hoping to attend. If we've got odd numbers, then I might need to drop out. But
I see, be in the ringer.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
But if I'm attending, which is say hopefully, I probably will just be taking the standard two armies that you've played against. Wood Elves, and it'll be a Mordor list.
Yeah.
Probably pretty similar to the ones that I took to the last Stockport tournament, but obviously an extra 200 points to twice to fit in.
Well, I think I've probably got the same thing. My Wood Elves I've got my Wood Elves like the bulk of my force, then I've got a group of allies coming along with them, which I'll keep secret. For my evil, it's my standard goblins with Groblog and Shaman, and then again some allies that are added in that I'll keep secret as well.
My Wood Elf list is very much the same list that I took at Stockport with a couple of allied models, which I will keep secret.
Yeah.
The Mordor one, it's like frontline Morannons backed up with orcs, and then a couple of monsters in there.
Yeah.
Pretty much just a bit bigger version in the Stockport list.
Yeah, the Stockport one was pretty good. I enjoyed those games. I don't know how I managed to run my army up and survive that game.
Oh, the Goblin game, I had a lot more confidence going into the Goblin game than I did the first one after. I'd already played Dwarfs that weekend, and the Morannon Orcs absolutely hate Khazad, so I wasn't expecting too much out of that one, but I did. I was even guide to lose the Wood Elf one, I'm not going to lie there. Maybe get a rematch.
I think a rematch is due, because I don't know how that swung in my favour after losing like 10 goblins whilst running up.
Another point on rematches and stuff like that, the tournament is grudge matches are allowed at the tournament if anybody does have someone they want to grudge, and also the venue is open on the Friday night for games if people are up early.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of us travelling up on the Friday night from sort of like the northwest.
Yeah, well, the venue's open, I think, till 9. Steve, the owner, he said he's going to let us come in and set up on the Friday night, so we'll be there to set up anyway, but if anybody wants to come along for a practice game, they're more than welcome. They can
I'm sure we'll be doing
the venue
that.
For
Get the scout of the area.
Yeah.
Cool, well, thanks for your time, David, and I guess I'll see you in Scotland in a month's time.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll see a lot of the listeners as well.
Yes, yeah. Are you headed down to Preston?
Preston is unfortunately not, as they've got 40k tournament this weekend.
Of course, yes.
I'm playing in it, but I've been mainly organising, but I'm getting to play at least, so I'm not doing so much of the daily organising. But I've got that this weekend, so unfortunately it was badly timed for me. But
Yeah, unfortunately I can't attend Preston this weekend either. But I've been training up James.
For the battle reports.
Yes, yeah, we're training him up with a couple of games outside of them as well, just to go in there and hopefully knock some points off the other top players.
You got a Padawan in for ranking points.
Exactly.
Charles has been nice enough to print off a poster for me, so he's going to put up a poster for the our tournament down there at the weekend. I think it's got a mention of the All the League podcast as well. So
yes, yeah, it's good stuff. Right, well, I shall see you in a month's time, and thanks for taking time out to come do this interview.
not a problem, as I say. Thanks for having me.
No worries. See you later, mate.
See you later, Jimmy.
Bye.